just a little bit better too when we have everyone muted. Welcome, welcome you guys. This is our Tuesday team huddle. We've been doing this for a very long time, very consistent. You know, I've been very proud of all of our efforts. Everyone hops on and gives you what we need during the week. I love our Sunday night team calls with Mark Pentecost on Facebook. It pumps me up on Sunday nights. But then Tuesdays, I think it's just the perfect timing for our business so that we can help each one of you stay focused, go after your goals, maybe provide some training, shout outs, things like that. But you guys, I wanted to share some things from my heart that I had written down. We all have hard days. We all have amazing days. And it's like when we are up and we're shouting out our booms and we're promoting and we see things happening left and right. But then when things aren't going our way, holy cow, look out. Sometimes we feel it a little too strongly. And I'm going to tell you, today was one of those days for me. I felt like the devil was coming at me left and right. I felt like the universe was like, no, girl, you're not going for ambassador. And it just felt like there was a lot of things coming at me. And I thought to myself, I can either, now, and this is what's shocking, is this is not new information. This happens to all of us, ups and downs. It can't stay up here all the time because then we don't appreciate the up. So we've got to have the down to give ourselves, to put in more effort, to grow. And so for us to grow and for us to promote, we have to get out of our comfort zone. We've got to try harder and we've got to do the things that when we're up there, it's like we truly appreciate the efforts that we went through. We truly appreciate the growth that we have gained from this whole process. And so today I was like, what are you doing? Like, it's like, Colette, what are you doing? This happens all the time. We have a bad day, and then guess what? In 10 minutes, you're going to sign up a new distributor. Or 10 minutes, you're going to have some amazing news, and you're going to be like, oh yeah, and you forget about the hard times. But this happens with life too. And I wanted to share a little bit of vulnerability. Is we've gotten some pretty negative, crappy news over the past couple of days for personal things, not with It Works. And I'm like, Colette girl, you just saw your preliminaries. All of you guys saw your preliminary paychecks from your work in March to be paid in April. And you guys, this is income from your phone. You didn't have to leave your house or go get a second job to do any of this. And I'm like, wow, you know, I am very, very grateful for what we have. And so allowing outside forces to bring me down, that's not okay. And so I wanted to share, I decided, because it's a choice. Our mindset, our negativity or our positivity is a choice every day. And this is something that I've gained through working with It Works, through this amazing team that we have, is personal development. And I know that Katie's going to touch on this, but the personal development is so important. I didn't even do it for the first 2 or 3 years of my business, you guys. And so for me today, being in a funk, in a bad mood, in my negative state, I needed to make a choice to get out of that state of mind, to change the trajectory of the rest of my day, of my business, of this month. So I want to read. Her name is Carrie Green, and she was recommended by a friend of mine, by Haiti Cloak and by Taz. You all know Taz. Carrie Green lives in Australia, and she has an Audible. I just love listening to her. It's called She Means Business. And I am not kidding. This is one of my most favorite personal development books that I've ever listened to. It is fantastic. And So I want to read the notes that I made while cooking dinner tonight. I had to keep pushing pause so I could write things down, but it's fantastic. Discomfort creates resistance. We don't like being uncomfortable, so it might create resistance. But you are doing something you've never done before. With It Works, you're doing something you've never done before. And did you guys realize you only have to promote 8 times? And usually that means 8 times you need to push and grow and step out of your current comfortable state. In order for you to be a diamond leader, you've got to grow into that diamond leader capability, mentality, work ethic, leadership. And so 8 times it takes you to promote, 8 times of a push, or 8 times of really stretching beyond what you're used to. So 8 times you will need to grow into that leadership level of personal development and mindset. This discomfort is not for your destruction, but it means you're moving up. To change how you feel, you've got to change your posture, you've got to change your music, and you've got to change your smile. So guess what? If you're like in a funk and you're feeling this pity party and you're just sitting on the couch or laying in bed, get up, move faster, stretch, put on a smile, throw on some music, and you will change your mindset because it is a choice. You cannot feel negative or down when you are listening, when you've got Tony Robbins in your head. And again, all of this is me listening to her just this evening. And this is where it kind of slapped me in the face. Be grateful for what you have, and you will end up having more. Concentrating on what you don't have, you will never have enough, by Oprah Winfrey. So at that moment, I'm like, I am so grateful for all of the goodness that we've received with this business. I'm grateful for all the blessings that we have in life. Why am I focusing on these couple little things that I know is going to correct itself? How many times do we let a negative comment or a negative experience that will not matter an hour from now or a day from now, why do we let that bring down our entire day? It will figure itself out. So get to step in, leave it alone, and you're better than that, okay? So write down, this is what right now, for you guys, write down, you don't have to do it right now, all the positives with this business, all the things that you are grateful for because of this business. And if you're not writing things down, put it in the chat. What are some amazing positive things that you are grateful for because of this business? Let's see what you guys come up with. And this can be like, so Katie says, all of you, all of us. I mean, how many people are surrounded by incredible positive friendships? We have 27 people on here that will have your back, lift you up, speak life into you, cheer you on, congratulate you. They are not jealous. They are not going to be speaking negativity about you and gossiping and bringing you down. No, not a chance. Being home with your children more, support from everyone, extra income. Extra income outside of your full-time job. I mean, Tiffany did an example a couple of weeks ago with Tough Love Tuesday that if you were to get a second job for this additional income for an extra $500 a month, you would have to be spending a lot more time away from your family just to create that income. Freedom of time, inspiration by great women, being able to pay for extra things, better health. Wow, better health. No overtime for Trisha. Home, you'll be home 4 days a week with your babies. Awesome. Paying off debt. You guys, when we write down the positives with this company, and even if your check was $25, guess what? When I joined, that extra $25 would have been more than I had in my bank account. That $25 would have paid actually for a lot of groceries because we were eating so very little, or paid for a couple half tanks of gas. Ability to work even when I feel like ish. The genuine positivity this company's culture has. The thought and soon reality to be home with my babies before baby 2 comes earthside. So you don't have to go back to your job full time. New car, paying off debt, not worrying about gas in the car, food stamps, WIC, paying it forward, friendships, better health. Awesome. You guys, we are so blessed. And to top it off, not only are we with what we have now, but we have dreams and we have goals. Don't forget about those because your day got hard. Don't forget about your dream. Don't forget about your goals. Don't forget about your team. There's no time for that. There is no time for us to let something that we can't control on the outside forces control your mindset. We have other things. She was like, you have internet connection. That helps us do our business. I am grateful for internet connection. I am grateful for my phone, that I can work from my phone. I am grateful that I have a team that helps me, that I'm not doing this alone. I'm grateful for positivity. I'm grateful for my health. Wow, things that we take for granted, okay? Success begins with me should be a children's song. Success is inside of me. Success is something that I do day in, day out. And how does that thought make you feel? So don't let something else, like I'm going to just keep talking about, don't let those other things get you down, because success is inside of each of you. Ask the universe for what you want. So she talked about a few things, and one of my other favorite books is The Universe Has Your Back. Oh my gosh, I love The Universe Has Your Back. I was telling Shelby a year ago about one of those stories about owls, and it was crazy. You just see it everywhere. You guys are signs. Ask the universe for signs. Ask for abundance. Ask the universe for a full chart, for incredible customers that love the products. Ask for more than what you need, and you will receive it. I promise you. But envision what you're asking for. So if you're asking for a full chart, if you're asking, then I want you to envision that chart with happy distributors. Their lives are changing. I want you to envision those customers and what they're ordering. Are they ordering things for fitness and for energy? Are they ordering our weight loss program? Like, just put it out there that that's what you're asking for. But I want you to show up for yourself, and show up for your family, and show up for the future you and your future abilities and your team. Show up, because when you are sitting in this moment of, I don't like that news and I'm going to be grumpy, you're letting something else win. Don't let that win, and show up for everyone else, not just you, but like, am I doing my team any favors when I'm wallowing in the negativity? No, I need to show up for you guys, and I'm doing you a disservice if I don't. Success is not by accident. Success is on purpose. We have to be consistent. Consistent action to move forward is on purpose. Many times, people will join another distributor because they did not see consistency from someone else. Let them know who you are about, what your mission is, what you have to offer. So take your goal, so I want you to take your goal. I'm going to show you, many of you need or want to go Emerald. Let's talk about Emerald. So if your goal is Emerald, then here you are. You would want to connect with this Ruby leader and this Ruby leader and this person who needs 400 to 500 in volume. And you connect with them and you say, okay, girl, this is what you need. And girl that's going Ruby, Lisa, you're going to go Ruby. And I want you and I to connect with these 3 people. And this is their goal. And guess what? We are helping them with host to post. We're helping them with, we have a contest going. Let me share some wording for you. Let's do our live demos. Hop onto my 4 live demos and invite some friends. And all of a sudden it becomes a team effort. But many people are not working because they're not inspired. They don't see the vision. They don't think it can happen for them. So help cast that vision and that excitement and help them see that they are close and that you believe in them and that you can do it together. And some people just won't respond, and that's fine. That's fine too. But let's do our part. I want you to trust and I want you to believe in the process. It's going to have ups and downs. It's going to have quiet days or quiet weeks. You might even have a quiet month, but be consistent, plant those seeds, and just believe and have faith in the process. So one thing that, again, it keeps coming, but be bold, shine more, share your dreams more, share the team's successes more, or someone that you admire on the team or a sideline, share what you admire about them or their successes, but share your mission, your need to help others. Share your countdown like Katie's doing. Share your countdown of what you're needing and ask for help. Ask them. But I thought, you know, we get so caught up in our push, and try my product, which is great. But we still need to share how we're trying to reach others, what our mission is, what we're all about. And so part of it is your heart and soul. And I was jotting down notes of my own heart and soul. My heart and soul is to help women know that they can have this too, despite their past, despite their financial situation, despite, for me, I had been married as a teenager, divorced, as a single mom with 3 kids, bankruptcy, like all these things. I want to help women know that they can do whatever they put their mind to, that they can have confidence, that they can have a good relationship, that they can have dreams of travel, of being debt-free, of peace. And that's not me blasting it works. This is me giving them empowerment and confidence and inspiration. But what is your why? What is your message? And what is your mission of how to help others out there? And it doesn't have to be emotional. It doesn't have to be this intense, heavy thing. It can be cute, bloggy, house decorating, organization. It can be weight loss. It can be exercise. It can be whatever you have that people want more of. But get clear on your why and your goals, and then just make sure that you have every effort every day to get closer to it. Let's see. Lastly, I wanted to share, remember your audience. So we're sharing about TFX and our cleanse, and we're talking about hair, skin, nails. But remember, what are their needs? What are their challenges in life? Connect with their life and give them value. Because when we do that, we will be different than all the other It Works network marketers out there. We want to help. We want to let them know we care, and we want to let them know that they're important. Okay. Katie, do you want to be up?
Yeah, sure, I can go. All right, guys. So I wanted to talk to you guys about self-development tonight. Kind of like what Colette said earlier. When I first started, was like, self-development, what? No, like, I'm good. I'm not going to do it. I don't need it. But what I realized is everybody needs self-development, because self-development in the aspect of the words, people say no a lot of times because they don't understand what self-development is. They don't understand that self-development comes in many different ways. So self-development, you can watch a video. A self-development can come from having a conversation with Colette and Shelby or whoever your upline is. Self-development can be taking yourself out into nature and just appreciating something in nature. Self-development literally comes in so many different forms because it's about you. It's about getting to the root of yourself and bringing that forward. So like Colette said earlier too, today was a bad day for her. Yesterday and today was kind of a bad day for me too. I did a lot of talking with Shelby the past couple of days, because when our preliminary commissions came out, I was not happy, 100% not happy. Yes, I made Emerald, but I was not happy with what my paycheck was for all the work that I'd done. Now, the Katie a couple of months ago when I first started would have been like, and excuse my language, I would have been like, this is bullshit. This is 100% bullshit. I'm over it. I'm out. I'm done doing this work. It's not worth it to me. So my self-development has been over time and using my leadership. So I use Shelby, and Shelby and I had that conversation, and I don't know how it always happens, but she always triggers something with me for me to just kind of take a step back and go through a process of, okay, well, what actually happened last month? What led to this, that, and the other? And I just reevaluated the whole situation, and I looked at it from a different angle. And I realized that my benefits came in a different way because I helped my team, because I got to Emerald by helping my team. So yes, I may not see it in my paycheck right now, but they will. They are seeing it in their paycheck because of the team effort that we had. So that's the big self-development for like me, is just taking that step back and realizing that things are going to come in different times. It's all a stepping stone, it's all a process, and that's okay, because you just keep grinding, and like you guys always say, it's going to pay off, and it's going to pay off this month. I'm 100% positive of that. And it's just that type of mindset. Like, self-development is so important because it puts you in the right mindset to achieve any goal that you have set forward. And it's amazing the different types of self-development out there. I watched a video yesterday on your chakra. I've never really watched anything about that before, but I thought it was the coolest video ever. Just centering your chakra, understanding vibrations within the earth and things that are in the room that's going to help you improve your natural state, your positivity, like all of this stuff, you guys. And I am very, scientific and very straightforward. So like, for me to sit and watch a video like this and be amazed by it was huge. But that again goes back to your self-development. If you want to be successful in this business, you have to do self-development. Coming from somebody who has never been 100% into self-development, I'm telling you all, you have to do self-development. There is self-development out there for each and every single one of you. It's just about trying a bunch of different things until you find something that you can hone into and really understand, and that grabs you to be able to reach the successes and take you on the journey that you want to go on. But you have to do it, because without that, your goals are meaningless, because you don't know what you're going for, because you haven't pulled that out of yourself yet. So really, really try. I know all of you, some of you are in the push chat, some of you are in the accountability group, some of you, your teams may be doing something separately as far as, you know, your daily tasks, things like that. But self-development should always be on that list. Even if your leadership doesn't put it on, which I highly doubt our leadership does not have that on your list, but if for whatever reason we have brain farts and it's not on our list, make sure that you put it on your personal list, because it is so, so, so very important. And just with that, you know, when you're looking at your self-development and you're looking at who you are and who you want to be, project that out into the world. You know, perfect example is I get a lot of really rude comments sometimes, you know, and most people will, you know, take that to heart and, you know, get really inside themselves and, you know, just not know what to do. It almost crushes them. I have learned to politely tell people off and give them facts. And that came through self-development. That came through me not crushing or me not taking it to the extreme and just blowing up on people, because my personality is that type of person. I 100%, if someone's gonna look at me crooked, I'll get in your face and I'll correct that, like right on the spot. That's just my personality. I don't know if it's the military or what, but that's just my personality. You want to get in my face, I'm gonna get in your face. But I have learned and I have grown as a person being in It Works, literally, you guys. And it's through self-development from when I started doing the self-development. So now I'm able to, you know, chill, make a good little comment back, and then, you know what, block that person and move on. You know, it's in the past. And that's a big thing that I think everybody gets hung up on as well, is taking negative things to heart. And that's where self-development comes into a huge play, because everybody around us is going to continue to want to try to drag us down. But like Colette said earlier, look at all these people who are on your team right now. Like, look how many of them are here to support you 100%. No questions asked. I do not hesitate to message Shelby and say, I'm having a hard time. Like, this is what happened. I need some help. I don't know what to do. Or if there's a tough message that comes through where, you know, the freak out Katie comes out, I'm like, Shelby, I need your help, because if I say something, it's going to come off really rude and the person is just going to block me, but I don't want that to happen. I need your help. And that is the key to self-development, knowing your strengths, knowing your weaknesses, and working on both. And knowing that you have somebody on your team here who is able to help you with that. You know, if I need a kick in the butt one day, like, guess who I'm going to? Tiffany. I'm 100% reaching out to her. If I think I'm going to have a little pity party for myself, I'm going right to her, because I know exactly what she's going to say to me to snap me out of my little funk. 100%. But you have to understand that each one of us have these amazing strengths that we can work with each other on to build such an empire. And I say an empire because it is an empire. And that's what I have learned through my own self-development and watching all these videos, reading books. You know, I watch every single video that Shelby sends to us, and I have all my team watch all the videos. And I encourage you guys to do that as much as possible. Start writing stuff down. You know, if something comes up, if you have a thought or an idea or anything like that, write it down. Start journaling. I love the idea that Colette came up with, I think it was last team Zoom, about just journaling anything. Journal your goals. Write everything down, because when you write them down, you put it into reality. You put it out there for not only yourself to see, but everybody else to see. Like, I don't know if you guys have looked at your dream boards lately, but I did the other day walking out of my office, and I stopped and I looked and I texted Shelby and I was like, Shelby, I just crossed off something on my dream board. Like, this is huge. I didn't realize this, but dang, this is huge. Like, you know, and it's those moments that you have to take a step back and you have to realize the awesomeness of what you do on a daily basis and the awesomeness of everybody around you, you know, to be able to support you. But that, again, these people are that awesome because they chose to do the self-development. They chose to make themselves that way so they can grow an empire. So that's pretty much all I got. I feel like I'm rambling on a little bit, but you know, I get excited and I start to talk a lot. So, but 100%, if do your self-development 100% every single day, even if it's just 10 minutes. If you like, perfect example of something that I've been doing, I found it online. It's a little chart. I wrote it all out. It has 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, and 10-year goals. And it has like goal areas. So your career, finances, physical body, social, and personal. And I did one every single day for the past like 4 days. But I didn't do it quickly. Like, I really sat down and I really looked inside and I was like, what do I want my 1 year goal to be? What do I want my 3 year goal to be? Because it's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to predict where we're going to be, you know, in the future. But this is really important because now you have those out on a piece of paper that you can look at, just like our dream boards, that you can look at the end of this year and you can say, oh my gosh, I can check off every single one of these boxes because I accomplished every single one of these. I met my goals and surpassed them because of the efforts that I put in, because of the work that I've done, you know, so on and so forth. So if you're not sure what to do for self-development, I recommend doing something like this. You can Google it. I just Googled self-development plan and like 50 of these popped up. And they get more complicated as you go. But I kept it nice and simple just because I didn't know where to start. And I thought that was something that was really cool and really helpful. But 100% every single day, it is something that you need to do. Like, no questions asked. You shouldn't even second guess it. It's something that you should do. And again, it comes in so many different varieties and forms and everything. So there's definitely something out there for each and every one of you. So.
Absolutely. And if we are being consistent and doing it every day, it keeps our mind in check. It keeps you focused and positive. As soon as we stop doing it, that's when the negativity seeps in. Yeah. Okay, Shelby, you're up.
Just really fast off of that, what Katie was saying about doing it every day, it not only helps you in this business aspect, but it helps every aspect of your life. Like, I've gotten my husband to do self-development because it truly does just set your mind and set your heart right for every aspect of your life. So if you're not doing it, definitely do it. I kind of want to talk to you guys a little bit about goals and steps to achieving those goals. I think it is so important to have a game plan. You can have goals and dreams all day long, but if you do not have a game plan, an action plan, all you have is goals and dreams that are going to stay goals and dreams. So I am very goal driven. When I know that I want to achieve something, I have to write down the goal, and then I have to write down a game plan. I had a goal last month of a certain amount of volume that I wanted to increase my paycheck and just make it happen. I had to game plan. And so I did that. I looked at every aspect of my chart of who I can help, what I can do to maximize their charts and my goal. So y'all, I gave myself a $5,000 raise last month. Like, it was worth it. I busted my butt. It took a lot of work. It took self-development every single day. It took, when I wanted to sit down and watch a TV show, to go and message 50 people instead. Like, it takes discipline. Network marketing is a lot of self-discipline, and you have to know what you're doing. So whatever your goal is, you write it out, write it down. Like everyone's saying, you need to write things down. You need to put it in to the universe, what you want, put it out there. But you can say positive, I think it was Ashley Mayfield, say positive affirmations every single day. But if you're not putting in the work and getting out there and doing something, all you're doing is saying words. So you have to follow it by action. So it's one thing to speak it into existence, but it is another thing to make it happen. So looking up income producing activities, like making sure that you are doing those. If you're not in one of our groups in the push chat or the accountability chat, then reach out, ask for tasks. I have my newbie chat where I give you guys stuff to do, but there is always more that you can do. If you find yourself going in circles or not knowing what you should be doing, reach out to your enroller, somebody in your upline, and ask them, what more can I be doing every day to reach this goal? Talk about your goal. If your goal is to sign 15 customers this month, reach out to your enroller and say, how do I sign 15 customers this month? If your goal is to get $500, you need to ask your enroller, how do I get $500? We will tell you the exact way to get it done. It's just so important to put it into action. And then, like Katie was saying about writing things down, I will be scrolling and looking at other people, other leaders. If you're not like checking in on what other top leaders are doing, then you're missing out, because I get so many ideas from them. But I will look at their page and I'll be like, oh, I'll remember that. And then I won't write it down. I'll be like, wait, what was I going to do? Like somebody did something. So make sure you're always writing things down. When I write things down, I'm so much more successful and so much more intentional because I have a game plan. It's part of that game plan and putting things into action. So make sure that you are doing that. And I stand behind both what Colette and Katie are saying about making sure you are doing self-development. I was in the same boat where I thought I was above it. I thought I didn't need it. I thought only the crazies need it, or they must not have their stuff together, but I definitely have my stuff together. No, y'all, I did not have my stuff together. I need it every single day. Colette had sent me a journal that really challenges you to like think about things and write things down and truly be intentional with your goals. I swear that was a game changer as well, just writing it down. And really, it's another discipline thing. It makes you focus on what you want and what your goals are and actually write it down. And it becomes more of a reality then. So just make sure that you're being intentional. Make sure you know what you are going for. Make sure you know what your goal is. If you're not going for a rank, you're missing out. Like, pick a rank, go for it. What rank would truly change your life right now? What extra income would truly change your life right now? And then get that chart, print that chart. I think it was Colette who said, start praying about that chart. Start looking at that chart and filling in names on that chart. Like, who do you want there? Reach out to those people. I was scared at one point to message people. Now I message everybody like, hey, is there any chance that you want to earn an extra income? Or, hey, are there any products that you're trying to try? And I've simplified my posting so much, y'all, that today I literally posted, does anyone want to lose, I think it said raise a hand if you want to lose 15 pounds. But so many people are like, me. It's crazy what people will respond to if you just simplify things. Like, yeah, I want to lose 15 pounds. Tell me how. So check in on other leaders, see what they're doing, see what posts are working. One of the things that I do is I'll go to like Pam Souter's page or Mark Pentecost page and see who's tagged them. And then I'll go scroll their page and see what they're doing, see what posts are active in their posts, because I get questions all the time from you guys of, I don't know what to post. Guys, that's how I find what to post. I go and I stalk other top leaders, see what they're doing and see what's active there. So just make sure y'all have a game plan, be intentional. One of the things that I think was so much fun last month was introducing the countdown and how many orders away you are from whatever your goal is. When you break it into something so simple and realistic like that, I think it's so much fun for you, but it's also so much fun for your followers and your friends to see like, oh my God, she's that much closer. I had so many people checking in when I started my countdown and I was like 29 away, 27 away, and random people cheering me on to where I got to my last 5 orders. They're like, okay, what do you need? Like, I really want to help you get this. It is just like so much fun. So make sure you are doing that. There's cute little, like, if you have those felt boards, to like write it on the felt board, fill it out there and take a picture of it. I saw that last month. I was like, oh, that's genius. But just have fun with it. Be real about your goals and be vulnerable with people, and they're going to want to help you. They're going to see like that you're going for something. They're going to relate to that. They're going to want to help you with that. So yeah, like Lauren was saying, be loud about them. And the countdown was incredible. So I think that's all I have for y'all.
Oh my gosh, such good tips, you guys. What's been your favorite so far? Share it in the chat on the side, like what has hit home for you today. Has there been something that someone said that was like, oh, she said that for me? Let's see what you guys say. I was wanting to keep this a little bit shorter, but this has been such amazing info, you guys. Just, I know that it's filled me up. I know that it's been incredible. I always love hearing from the leaders. All of it. Catherine says, dreams are great, but if you don't have a goal, then the dream will just be a dream. Yeah, like Katie said, you've got to write it down. But we have to be intentional. Like we've really got to just focus on it. It's like relentless focusing on that. Like it is happening no matter what. You're going after it. Have a game plan. Lauren said, self-development is really important. Need that reminder daily. Yeah, it's crazy how fast you can do a 180 without it. Either direction. Yeah, for the negative or for the positive, you've got to have a game plan. So true. You guys, we are an ambassador team. And just to think of how many of you are going for that diamond rank, that diamond bonus of the extra $1,000 a month, that $10,000 bonus is blowing my mind. How many of you guys on here have either ranked at diamond or are going for it? I want to see that on the side. But what is so incredible is getting there is Executive and Ruby and Emerald, which we all joined for just an extra couple $100 a month, and that's what you receive with those ranks. Going for it, Catherine. Clayton's going for diamond. Katie's going for diamond. Tanya, me ×2 for her and her husband. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people right there. Lauren got it. That's 6. Tiffany got it. That's 7. Shelby, 8. Me, 9. Brianna, I don't know if she's on here, 10. That's 10 people right here. Rebecca, Ruby. Abigail's going diamond. 11. Abby, diamond. 12. Trisha, 13. 13 people going for a rank that changes lives just with this Zoom call alone. You guys, that is so powerful. But within each diamond is 3 rubies. How many of you joined for just an extra couple $100 a month? And Katie, what you said really hit home, because that to me was like, yeah, like I joined for an extra $100. I just need an extra $100. And then I became like, I put in a lot of work. How come it's not more? Well, it's because it's the average and you just barely got there and your average is going to be greater. But what a blessing that we are helping our team receive an income that they are so grateful for. So, you guys, we have over 2/3 of the month left. Last month, we didn't even get started till the 15th. You can do incredible things. And we can do it together with our team's help. With one person can change everything. And so get your team on board. Let them know that you believe in them. Because I believe in every single one of you. And I'm so excited for what's happening. I'm so excited to see all the lives changed. So, you guys, Johnny's side of the mirror says double diamond and mine says diamond with arrows. That is so awesome. See, dreams. Who knew? Who knew all of this could happen? So I love you guys. Thank you for hopping on. I took a picture. We had 28 people on. That is incredible. Yes, that is incredible, you guys. Teamwork, team support, everyone who shared, you guys. Put it on the mirror. I love it, Catherine. Put it on the mirror. Put it back on the mirror. There you go. And don't let yourself go after it and say there's no excuses. There's no reason why. I mean, we've had people sign 7 customers in one day. Why not? Why not? You're holding yourself back if you think you can't. Okay, I love you guys. Have a great night, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.